Good morning to Puan Fatima. I'm Laila Pin from Science 1 Intech June 2020. The title of my digital innovation is Nature Survival Stories, Animals vs Extreme Weather. Through the journal and article read issued in Learning Animals, students difficult to imagine the animals in a natural environment. This is especially occur in the urban areas. Some students may have limited exposure to animals. This lack of first-hand experience with a variety of animals can make it challenging for them to relate animal science curriculum with natural environment. According to Edu-Gamified year 2013, the issue in teaching animal science as students' attitude and interest in science globally has declined. Lever in year 2010 reported that the quality of teaching has contributed to their decline interest in science. Lastly, students need to develop 21st century skills such as critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, communication, and collaboration. These skills are crucial as it will apply in students' daily life and in their future career. To solve the issue stated, trialogical learning model is used to create my digital innovation. Trialogical learning model state the learning is knowledge creation where learner develops share object and practices. Learning as knowledge acquisition, monologue process within the mind. Learning as participation, dialogue interaction, situated connection. Trialogical learning model include collaborative skills, social interaction, innovative and creative thinking skill. Learners gather in order to solving a problem or create a knowledge. Learners' result is presented and evaluated. My digital innovation provide technology support learning through these trialogical learning models. So here is the project objective. The use of digital innovation helps students to imagine the animals in the natural environment, create a learning community among the students. Through this digital innovation, students can interact with each other and create knowledge together. The use of digital innovation increases students' interest in learning science, as digital innovation include images, videos, audios, animation, games, and assessment. Students' development in 21st century skills such as critical thinking skills, creative thinking skills, problem solving, communication, and collaboration. Feedback provided to students help them to improve their knowledge or skills. Through these digital innovations, all students can collaborate in problem solving. So here is my methodology. The subject is science and the students included is standard 5 students and the topic is animal. The content standard is 3.1 survival of animal species and here is two learning standard. The first one is explain with examples the specific behaviors of animals to protect themselves from extreme weather. The second learning standard is explain the observations on the survival of animal species through written or verbal forms, sketches, ICT in a creative way. So here is 3 learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, students will able to identify the specific behaviors of animals to protect themselves from extreme weather by using word game, sketch an imaginary animal model that can protect itself from extreme weather by using Jamboard. And the third learning outcome is explain reason on how specific characteristics of the created imaginary animal model can protect itself from extreme weather. So this is my activities design. The first activities is storytelling time. A video based on e-storybook is used to explain specific characteristics of the animal to protect itself from extreme weather. The second activity is online word game. This online workbook game used to test students' understanding regarding the specific characteristics of the animal to protect itself from extreme weather. Using the game-based test also enable the students to detect their errors in their understanding of science concept and make correction before moving to the next activities. The third activity designs is sketch an imaginary animal model that can protect itself from extreme weather. Students are divided into groups. Each group access a Jamboard and a Google Meet. In a Google Meet, students discuss the imaginary animal model that can be created. At the same time, group members can sketch the imaginary animal model in the Jamboard. And the fourth activity is presentation of imaginary animal model. In a Google Meet, students present their group imaginary animal model and explain how the specific characteristic of the created imaginary animal model can protect itself from extreme weather. So, in these activities, the feedback will given by the teacher, so the students can make some improvement of the model. Okay. So the interactive content included in my digital innovation is included a video based on e-storybook, an online workbook game, the Google Meet and Jamboard. So all these interactive content can enhance students' participation. And then the teacher guidance. Teacher is act as facilitator. They watch on time. So a Google Sites is created by the teacher to insert video, workbook game, and the Jamboard created. So teacher as a facilitator, they monitor the students to do work so they can finish it within the time period. Teachers create the Google Meet and Jamboard as site for students to do discussion and collaboration. Teacher give feedback to the work done by the students and suggest improvement method. Implement and pilot. The digital innovation created is test among a small number of students. The student respond during using the Google Sites are observed. Any problem regarding the Google Sites or regarding to the digital innovations are recorded by the teachers, and teachers later teacher will do some improvement to this Google site. Okay, and then here is some monitor and adapt. Monitor learner engagement and participation. Teachers collect the feedback from both learner and educators to identify areas for improvement and make necessary adjustment. Okay, after the improvement is done, a bigger number of students is involved to use this Google site. And the teacher, by using the both qualitative feedback and quantitative feedback. The qualitative feedback is through the comment on the Facebook or improvement suggestion from the school teachers. And the quantitative feedback is through the Google form. It's through the questionnaire. Okay. So this is my timetable to do my digital innovation. Okay, the first is proposal, the second and third week is developing the digital innovation, and the fourth week is get the feedback and doing the pilot study. The fifth week is doing the digital innovation improvement and promotion activities and evaluation. And the sixth week is promotes the digital innovations, and then the digital innovation is involve larger users, and teachers need to get the feedback from these users. And when at 23 of October, the students will hand in the digital innovation. Okay, the promotion activities and evaluation carried out is by using a poster, a Google form, by using a poster and social media, Facebook. Okay, while the Google Sites is evaluated by using Google questionnaire, Google form, and the students' achievement toward the learning outcome is obtained through the war game and the imaginary model created. So in a conclusion, so here is some issue faced by students, such as they're difficult to imagine the animals in the natural environment. The students' attitude and interest in science globally also decline, and they are need to develop 21st century skills. So trialogical learning model is very useful because it can suggest learner having interaction and collaboration in order to develop shared object and practices that can help build knowledge. So this trialogical learning model is applied in my digital innovations. So it can help students to imagine the animal, create a learning community among the student, increase the students' interest in learning science, and enable the student to develop 21st century skills. Last but not least, the primary school level is the best time for the student to build a fundamental understanding of science. So it is important of science teacher to make science education interesting, meaningful, and useful for students at the primary school. So here is the reference I use to do my digital, to do my proposal. And here is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.